babies, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I will be dropping a very detailed makeup tutorial without any filters. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so first of all, we're gonna clip our hair back. Period. These are all the products we'll be using. Like a better place so this will do. So I will be sharing the names of the products in the description box below. Yeah, so that's better, but don't worry. Next, I have my mirror here. We're gonna clean our face before we start. And I had like eyeliner, so that's what I'm taking off. So I recently had my brows using your juicy because I don't like how it is chini and I don't fuck with that. And I'm also like a fan of thin brows. Yeah, and I think I did a pretty good job. Yeah, period. So skincare, Vaseline. For now, I want to stop like using Candid B. Candid B is a steroid that I use, but I want to stop using it because it's like damaging my skin. So right now we're sticking with Vaseline until we find a better option. Yeah, I really love how my edges have turned out. Some people some people don't like wearing their edges out, but I do. I feel like it makes the wig more better. Okay, so I know I should be doing my lip combo last, but I feel so weird without a lip liner, so I'm just gonna like do this using the Davis lip liner in the shade 13 in a Kyvie. It's in a maroon navy, and a brown lip liner. It's called the Usha's eyebrow and eyeliner in the shade 2. Yeah, black pencil. So the first one, Miss my foundation. Yeah, I don't really like foundation because it's too heavy for me, and I know some of you are gonna come for me and tell me, oh, kuna lightweight, that you lightweight, kuna like light foundations, like the ones which are not heavy. I don't know. I just don't like foundation, whether it's light or heavy. I don't know. No. I feel like a better alternative for foundation is concealer that's in your shade. I feel like that's very light, blends so easily. So another product that I feel like is so unnecessary is contour. Who even uses contour? Who? Nani anatumianga kwa? I don't know. Like, I have never used contour in my life. I don't think I ever will because it's a cool tone product. I don't want to look cool toned. I want to look warm as hell. Yeah, so the other one, don't come for me, do not come for me. But another product I don't think you need is eyeshadow. Unless you're someone who like actually loves applying eyeshadow, doing fun looks and everything, you really don't need eyeshadow like that. You don't, especially as someone who wears clusters. I don't put any foundation as long as I have clusters because inachafuanga hapa and it's really hard to get it out. It's so hard, so I will not recommend eyeshadow, but it's good to have it too, but it's necessary. I feel like I'm satisfied with the brows. Now we're gonna conceal them with this concealer. I can't remember the name, but I got it from China Village Juja, and it's so hard to open it. Like you're gonna bite marks because I literally don't know how to open it. It doesn't budge, but let me open it and come back. So I had to break it. And yeah, I'm just gonna like place it on my hand for now until I find a better storage container. The storage was bad. It was so bad. Like a flat brush. Okay, go. And we're gonna just like lightly go over the brow upper chini. Make sure it is ishike. Ooh, like you see me. Make sure isishike lashes zako, because it's hard to like kind of get it off once in ishika. Yeah, something like that. And we're gonna do that to the other eye. So another makeup product I feel like is definitely not necessary is matte lipstick. If you're a gloss kind of girly, I promise you don't need matte lipstick unless like you're really into lip combos. I guess on no, but all of the matte lipsticks that I have right now, I don't even use them at all. Stumiangi, I only stick to one lip combo right now, and you don't need a lot of makeup, trust me, you don't. So now we're gonna use a slightly darker shade. Ilikuwa shade 2, I guess. Yeah, shade 2, and we're gonna use shade 3 for the top of our brows and for my forehead. Yeah, as much as this like cheap, because I feel like not me, I guess they work so good, they blend so nicely, and that's why I use them. You don't really need to use high-end makeup to look good. Like Sikatai, high-end makeup is so tea, it gets you like different results, but get your skill first, girl. Once you have good skill set in makeup, I feel like it doesn't really matter if you use high-end or that's why I did ways makeup, because you can't say drugstore, because drugstore is like kina Maybelline and but I to just kwa Maybelline. Yeah, so period. So you like one of the most favorite things I like to do when I'm doing my brows. Yeah, just doing this is so satisfying, like so satisfying. So like when it comes to brushes, I feel like the choice of brushes is very subjective, because like you know what you need, you know the brushes that you use like all the time. Like the brushes that I use, maybe see the brushes that you're gonna use, and maybe you're not even a fan of brushes, maybe you like sponges. like sponge beauty blenders. Yeah, they're beauty blenders. So maybe you're a fan of beauty blenders, you don't even like with brushes like that. I don't think you can cast on YouTube. That's why I'm like that. So yeah, and we just blend hapa mbele. Period. This is how we're looking at right now. And next is primer. I'm using the Iman of Noble Magic primer in the nashanga nizi primer iko na shade ya foundation, but anyway, just gonna like go over lightly. After you've done your skincare, that is, you need to do your skin prep first, and then primer, and then sasa your makeup basically. I'm not really a yapper, but I want to talk about the stigma that comes with wearing makeup when you're outside as a Kenyan girl. Yani, this is like specifically Kenyan. I don't know about other countries, but I'm talking about Kenya. I'm talking about Nairobi. I'm talking about my experience and maybe experiences that other people have had. Yeah, as we let this primer dry down. So I basically started doing makeup once I was done with my form 4. I fortunately went to beauty school. I went to Ashley's. I met amazing people. I met my best friends. We had a blast. I was so happy. I was just like, it was one of the best moments because I just get to wake up, go to school, do the thing I love most with the people I love most. Nails. We used to do nails, massage, and makeup basically. So yeah, that's where I got to learn a bit about makeup because I didn't finish doing the school because of uni. But yeah, I learned a thing or two, and yeah, that's where I got my foundation basically. Use this concealer as my foundation because, like I said, this is light, blends like a dream, and it's not like even noticeable. That's why I like it. I hate heavy makeup, and I always end up doing heavy makeup a full bit at the end of the day. So, I feel like makeup is a skill that every girl should at least learn. You don't need to be a pro, but at least unaweza learn a thing or two, like basically. But Mimi, I feel like what drove me to actually get to know everything that I know right now is the passion. Basically, I really was invested in learning makeup. I remember the first time I got to touch a concealer. Me just gonna join a concealer. It was a really light shade. Na mimi nikajipaka yote kwa uso, nilikuwa na kama weupe fulani. And I was like, oh my god, I look so good because I did this myself. Nilipaka peke yangu. This is me. This is my work. I just gonna join a concealer at that time. Like I had to Google it and then join a concealer. I was like, okay, period. And every time I used to go to school, this is light, but let's ignore that. Every time I used to go to school, I used to wake up early in the morning and just do my makeup. Nilikuwa napaka concealer, blush na powder, na mimi nilikuwa naona nimeiva because hiyo ni kazi yangu. Yeah. Alafu TikTok really helped me with the learning because there are a lot of makeup creators that you can follow on TikTok. Now it was so helpful. Like mimi, my favorite creator was nani? Mtu anaitwaje? Nimekumbuka. Michaela Nogueira. I really don't watch makeup videos a lot nowadays, but hiyo time walikuwa wengi walikuwa na shop like kwa for yangu. So Michaela, she eats with the makeup every single time. Next step is bronzer. And I use this bronzer. Nakwambia kupata bronzer in Nairobi ni ngumu. Nilitafuta hadi nikalia. I remember that day I was with my man. Nilitafuta hiyo bronzer hata sikupata. I had to order it from AliExpress because I had hopes nitaipata CBD. Sikupata CBD. Yeah, so we're gonna, and it's so pigmented. So this is my placement. Nothing too crazy. You can go heavy, you can go light. Little Nataka, your face is your working space, and you do trust this process. Like as long as you look good at the end of the day, you know, no matter. So this is how I control my nose. Yeah, some like that. And it smells so yummy. I'm scared to cool. I feel like it's chocolate. And then we're just gonna go over here. Oh, I'm just gonna jifunika to give my eyes some color. Because remember, we're not doing eyeshadow. Yeah. Period. So we're talking about the difficulties that we makeup girls face in Nairobi specifically. So like when I was in first year, I used to do my makeup all the time. I went to class. I think I class at 7 ningeamka 5:99 pake makeup because I don't know, I just like felt good with makeup. Ilikuwa habit. Yeah, the first time like hiyo time tulikuwa enroll kwenda sasa shule campus as first years. Mimi I did my makeup. Why did I do my makeup? I don't know. To make a good first impression or something. Mimi nilikuwa nadhani watu kampo wanakuanga mabaddies. So mimi nilikuwa najua si watu watakuwa tumepaka makeup tukaenda huko. Hey, najipata niko peke yangu. And if you know KU, you know students come from everywhere. So si Nairobi peke yake. So they were looking at me crazy. They were looking at me so crazy. Like, hey, I don't know. Hey. I regretted wearing makeup. So I wore makeup for like the whole of my first year. And I stopped in my second year because it was becoming too much. Because people were making crazy assumptions about me. Then hata mimi sikuwa naelewa, just because of wearing makeup. I don't know why they make it look like makeup is a big deal. It's a big deal, like it's just makeup. Like vile boy anaweza amua afanye avae kiatu smart. Sasa we don't judge. Don't judge. That is fully blended, blends like a dream. And we're gonna go over with this. We're gonna use this blush palette to blush palette or concealer, whatever, to do my blush. And I'm gonna go in with the I'm gonna go in with the darkest shade, this one, and we're gonna go over with this baby pink. Yeah. So let me grab my brush. You can go in with a heavy hand with blush if you want to, if you're a blush girly. But if you're not, that's okay. Because I understand kuna watu, they don't even fuck with, they don't like blush at all. I really need to stop cursing here. Hapa si TikTok. Hey, nasahau. Then we're gonna go over with this baby pink. I really like blush, that's why I'm going in with a very heavy hand. And I really like creams over liquid makeup products. I don't know. I feel like they're easy to maneuver, they're easy to manage. So yeah. This angled brush, you don't need to make a bronze, I guess. And we're gonna blend. Take your time, take your time. You don't need to rush this. I do my makeup. My boyfriend is usually like, mbona unapelekanga blush mpaka hapa? Mbona unapelekanga blush mpaka hapa? And I'm like, ay, kwani ni vibaya? Like, sasa ilikuwa iende wapi? Yeah, because like I'm using a lot of blush clearly, so it has to go somewhere, and I don't want it to go like on my hair, so I'm just gonna like up my temples. Yeah. So anyway, people made me stop wearing makeup in school, and that's so unfair, but it's okay. I've learned to love my natural skin. I feel like I even look better without makeup. But yeah, period. The reason why I go in with a heavy hand when I'm doing my blush is because I actually want it to show up once I'm done with the makeup. But I need it. So we're gonna go in with concealer, and we're gonna start with like a darker shade of concealer, and then we trend over the brightest shade. So I wanna look at my palette. Like it has any shade that itanibamba hapa. Okay. Hold on. Yeah, so yeah, kuna shade imenibamba. We're gonna go in with this first. So when you're doing your concealer, usiweke like usifikishe hapo, iweke hapa so that you can weke hapa like hapa karibu chini, so that you can work your way to the top, because ukiweka hapo juu, like a lot of concealer is gonna sit there, and that's how the creases form basically. So yeah, don't hate the messenger. Don't hate the messenger. I'm just here to deliver the message. Yeah. I'm just gonna like contour my nose, because tulikuwa tumeweka bronzer. We're just like helping it. Conceal here, just to lighten, just to like brighten the face. And happy week of forehead, like usiweke mingi, because I have edges. If you don't have edges, you can like use a generous amount, but because I do not, we're gonna do that. I'm trying to show you guys the concealer placement, how I do my concealer. So yeah, basically some like that. Yeah, so as we blend the concealer, these are things I wish I knew before campus. As a girl who is almost finishing her uni life, so first thing, time flies, because ni juzi nilikuwa naingia kama first year, and yeah, this is me now. Time has flown. Time imeenda hata sijui. I don't even. So please cherish every single minute that you have in campus, and be grateful if you actually have a good life and your parents support you, because not everybody is privileged to have that. So yeah, the second thing I wish I knew before campus, I knew, I'm just trying to share advice. So the second thing is always have your money saved up, especially if you're someone who receives help. Help si kitu kumaliza tu na wiki moja vile nasikianga wengine wenu mnafanya. Help is actually supposed to cover you for the whole semester. A semester has 3 months. Unamaliza help na 1 week. Come on, we don't do that over here. Especially as a girl, you need to plan yourself. I know most of us don't like saving, but you need to save. Open another line. Chukua nyingine ama ufungue mshwari. Lock your savings. Actually plan yourself. Sit down, write a plan for the amount of money you're going to use the entire week or the entire day. If you really need something, just find a way that you can compensate it. Compensate your pesa. Like you have to account for every shilling yenye inatoka kwa account yako, because that's how you're gonna actually manage yourself. You're gonna go broke, utashangaa sana, na pia si kila time unashinda kupigia mzazi kutumia pesa, si kila time. So next we're gonna go in with this shade number 2 yenye tulitumia concealer eyebrows. So the next thing I think most people should know is peer pressure isikusumbue. Yeah, I understand you can see your friends wearing wigs, you can see your friends spending money, or you can see your friends outside in the club all the time, and you're like, I wish that was me. Like, okay, yeah, we all like wish for people's lives, but like, You don't have to do all that. You don't have to do all that. If you're someone who stays at home, stay at home, enjoy yourself. You're much safer in the house. And as long as you're doing what you love, as long as you're safe, you know, no matter. Like, if hujapata wig mpaka sahi, then it's not for you right now. You're gonna get it when the Lord actually wants you to get it. Just because your friend ako nayo, manishi pia unafaa kuwa nayo. Plus, you're pretty the way you are. Like, literally, kila mtu na saa yake. That's what I tell myself. If I didn't get it, then it's not for me. Period. Point blank. Period. Yeah. If I don't have it, then it's not for me. Whenever you're on campus, whenever you're in school, make sure to look your best. Ngara hiyo siku, ngara. Usiwahi kubali watu wakuone kama umechapa. Usiwahi kubali watu waseme kaka kana kwamba amechapa, because trust me, how you look is gonna determine how people are gonna treat you. I know watu wanasemanga ni uongo, but that's how it is. How you look is gonna determine how people are gonna treat you. Ukijachilia, people are gonna treat you so badly. People are not gonna take you serious. So please invest in your looks, invest in your outfits. Find an outfit that's perfect for your body shape. Know your body shape, know your skin color, and all that, so that you look good for you. Usiwahi kubali watu waone mashida zako, waone unakaa mashida zako. I go in with this brightening concealer. It's really bright, and we're gonna use it like sparingly because it's a really thick concealer. So yeah, and it smells so bad, but anyway, as long as it does the job, that's what we want. Period. So another thing that's, I feel like you all should know. So if you're a person who doesn't cheat in exams, hata kama unaibianga exams, me personally, I know this is a hot take, but me, I can't date someone who cheats in exams. I feel like that's a turn off for me. Like, if you can't sit down and study and actually work for your future, are you gonna work for us? Like, sikatai, pesa inatafutwa nje mingi, but hiyo ni pesa. We're talking about school. You can't sit down and study for cuts. Tunafanya nini hapa? That's really a turn off for me. Like, really, genuinely a big turn off for me. So if you're a person who doesn't cheat in exams, study. Attend all of the classes, please, because kuna vitu zingine zenye lecturers wanasemanga zenye ziko kwa PDF. For real, especially the core units. Unajua kuna core units na common units. Attend the core units if you must, please, and write notes. Try to understand, because it's gonna save you a lot in exam. Uni is not hard, ni vile tu watu wasomangi. That's all. If tungekuwa tunasoma like hizi units za uni like vile tulikuwa tunasoma KCSE, tungekuwa mbali sana. So study, attend the classes, especially the core units. Attend, because hizo ndo zitakusave, like, literally. I feel like we need to go brighter. So I have another like really bright concealer. I barely use it, but we're gonna use it right now because I feel like Haitoshi. Yeah, exactly. Period. You need all shades of concealer, basically, from the darkest to the brightest, because they can actually help you a lot. And it's really creamy. I love creamy makeup because it's so easy to blend. So yeah, I feel like that's enough. We can blend this. Yeah. So we're talking about things I wish I knew before campus. Another thing, find a hobby or find something that can make you money. Please make money. Try to make money when you're in campus. Try to earn your own. It's gonna give you experience of how the outside world is. But when I say that, see, lazima ujipe pressure. You're like, sina kazi, what am I doing in my life? No, it doesn't mean that. But I'm just saying, just try. Take your time. Fight kwa na haraka. But as long as you find yourself, you find what you're doing, you're good to go. Find a hobby. Mimi, I love hobbies. I like trying new things. Mimi, I can actually do a couple of things. I can draw. I really know how to draw. Brand unaniangalia nikani uongo. Unaniangalia nikani uongo, lakini nimeuchora. And I can make flowers from ribbons and necklaces. Mimi, as long as there's a tutorial, I feel like I can do anything, basically. As long as kuna tutorial, mimi naona tunaweza fanya. Yeah, so we're gonna give the beauty blender the wheel, because I know it's dirty. Girl, I know. But this will do for now. Yeah, so I usually use beauty blender in the last steps because it actually soaks up the excess product. All the excess product soaks up. Like, you can tell the difference. Look. Yeah, exactly. So maybe that's what I use. I first go in with a brush and then I just like soak up everything with a beauty blender. And take your time when you're blending. Tafadhali, unaharakisha kwenda wapi? The best makeup zenye zinakwanga ni zile zenye zinafanywa when you're not rushed. Basically, when you're not rushed, best makeup. Yeah, basically, yeah. Sasa unaona hiyo blush yote imepotea. So we're gonna start our makeup with the Nasmanga Daruja Madaroge. Yeah, in the shade BB8. And the fact that I'm setting my face means that this is gonna be a full bit. But I'm not mad because I'm actually trying to show you guys. So this is what I do. I like place it on my hand because I feel like I work easily when it's on my hand. And then what you're gonna do is use a powder puff like this. but let me use this one. Yeah, because it's pointed, this tip. And we're just gonna lightly dab it. Oh, sorry guys. Gonna and smooth it out like that. Tunaweka kidogo, and then you just spread it on the beauty blender. Once you're done, you're gonna take your beauty blender, look up, usiangalie chini, angalia juu, and then blend the creases. Usiangalie chini bado, blend the creases, and then you take your your powder puff, and just vigorously tap hapo hivyo, because we're gonna set the powder, the concealer in the creases, and it will smoothen out. Yeah, period. You can actually tell the difference. You can tell the difference, angalia. Yeah, exactly. Oh, wow. And then you're just gonna set your whole under eye. Do the same thing, top, and just set. Yeah, and you see how smoothened out this is. Yeah, you can tell the difference. Period. And you're gonna do that to the other eye. We're gonna repeat the same steps. Look up, blend, take your powder puff, and vigorously tap there. And once you feel satisfied, yeah, period. Once you feel you're satisfied, set the rest of your under eye. It's not even hard. It's not hard at all. This Daroj powder is really good. I highly recommend that, because I've tried setting my face with other loose powders here, and I thought I was the problem at one time, but I was not the problem. The powder was the problem, basically. The powder was the problem, not me. So yeah, I highly recommend this one. It works like a dream. Yeah, and our under eyes are set. Period. I'm so happy. I love how this turned out. Yeah, now we're gonna set all the places where we put our concealers. So that's our chin ya mapua, and our forehead. And you see how it instantly mattifies the skin. Instantly. Do the same up here. Basically, and we're gonna set the nose too, but lightly. And the forehead. I really find it hard to work with my forehead because, of course, I have wigs. I'm wearing wigs, so my edges kind of like obstruct, but it's okay. We're just gonna work through this. Yeah, so basically like that. Don't worry about the eyes, we're gonna set that later. But yeah, period. So next we're gonna set our whole face with this setting powder, Sunkissed matte bronzer powder. It's a bronzer powder, but it's too light for me as a bronzer, so we're gonna use this to set our whole face because you're not gonna like my skin shade. So we're gonna just set that. Yeah, so we're gonna go in with bronzing powder. Nimengangana kupata an actual bronzing powder na sijapata, so I'm using this palette from Usha's, and we're using this brown Clearly Misha. I go in heavily with the bronzer because I really like bronzer. Actually, my favorite step. And once I'm ready to buy expensive makeup, I'm gonna buy an actual bronzing powder and liquid bronzer. Bronzer on this side of my face, you can tell the difference. I really, it brings back warmth to your face, because this one it's gonna cast so blank, but this one is actually, the bronzer actually adds color. It brings back color to your face. It brings back warmth, and that's what we're here for, basically. I really love bronzer, y'all. Instant glow, instantly, period. And that's what we love to see. So you can get this from China Square, but they occasionally sell it. Last time I checked ilikuwa, but sijui kasa iko. But yeah, we're done bronzing our cheeks. Now we're gonna bronze our nose, our forehead, and yeah, let's go. I'm gonna use a smaller brush, and this is how I bronze my nose. Yeah, exactly. And we're just gonna go over and do this to bring back structure, basically. Yeah, and then we're just gonna and have a chin. And then so for our forehead, let me just use the other brush. And it works so good, basically, but I just wish I had better bronzing powder. But this is what we're working at right now. Look like a doll. Next is blush. I use this shade. I feel like it comes off really nicely on my skin. And we're just gonna go over lightly on top of the bronzer. You can tell the difference. Yeah, basically, period. So hata kama wewe si mtu wa blush sana, iko tu sawa. But for me and my girlies, we are bronzers over here, and blush and bronzers basically. I really love this. What the freaking hell? I really like this, and especially on your nose. I use my Deformed palette to brighten my face. Again, this is a process, you need to be patient. So we're gonna brighten with this, and we're gonna use this brush. So first we're gonna use this. Yes, it because it's yellow. I don't want to come off like yellow sana. And we're just gonna like, ooh, we're just gonna set it nicely. Like that, period. And funny thing, I usually do my makeup and forget to use setting spray. Umeona tumetumia setting spray hapa, hatujatumia setting spray. Nilisahau, nimesahau. And my makeup turns out good at the end of the day. I feel like it's all in the skin prep. As long as your skin prep is good, I feel like you can get away with not using setting spray basically. Like how it's coming along. This is my makeup without any filters. My makeup saying, oh Chelsea, use filters. Where's the filter now? Next, we're gonna use this brightening powder ya katikati and slightly, because I don't want to look over powdered. Na hii tuta concentrate hapa tu mbele. Basically, yeah, I don't feel like it's making much of a difference, but anyway, it's okay. Yeah. And remember, we didn't set the nose. This is the best time to set the nose actually. Yeah. If you have smile lines, you can set them. I forgot, and I usually have smile lines. It's okay. Like setting my face, I don't want to set my face, but you can set your face if you want to right now. But we're gonna go over with eyeliner. This eyeliner from Romantic Bride. Please, really no 150 apart, like from a local beauty shop. And I do eyeliner as much as I wear classes. I'm still gonna do eyeliner at the end of the day. And you can do this however you want basically. I like going under my cluster, like hapo ndo naanzia, and then hapo juu naishikanisha hivo basically, and then you just fill the empty space in the middle. Just do that to the other eye, and sometimes they don't match, and it's okay. That's why you have to compare, because I feel like as if anani, but it's okay. Yeah, basically something like that. And then we're gonna do the inner eye. Do I want to do a shimmer? Okay, let's do a shimmer. Shimmer, we're gonna use this, but it's just basically a gold eyeshadow. Yeah, and imevunjika, so I'm gonna be careful with it. Need to be very careful with it. Ilimwagika last time. And yeah, we're gonna just like shake kidogo. Let me put it on the table and lightly just simple. Then for the other eye, inner eye eyeliner, and I love to do this because it gives siren eyes basically. So I have to be very careful with this. Once you blink, unatonga like unatoa your eyeliner ndo isitoke vibaya. This is how the first eye is looking like, and we're gonna do that to the second eye. Oops, nimesonga kiasi, but it's okay. You can clean it basically. You can clean it after it dries. Next, we're gonna redo our lip combo. And I really like how this makeup turned out. Without filters, boo. Without filters, period. So let me just wipe this real quick. I start with Davis lip liner in the shade 13, and just like lightly go over your lips. I really like this shade. Really. Yeah. Using the Ushers Super Fine. It's black basically, Nanya Ushers. And I like to overline my lips. You don't have to do this. I just like doing it personally. And I use the Ushers Glowing Plumping Lips in the shade 8. You can get this at China Square. And it really has a nice baby pink shade. That's why I go for it every single time. And the pigment is good. And you're just gonna do that until you're satisfied. Yeah. Next, I use this, the brown Squeeze and Shine, and let me just place it on my hand kidogo, because a little goes a long way. And this is my holy grail, very affordable makeup, period. Let me just use my camera because I feel like I can see. So Look at that. Look at that. Period. Then you're just gonna fill in the sides a bit. And let them blend together. And this is very optional, but you can choose to use a clear lip gloss. I'm just gonna add the shine kidogo because I don't want it to be too heavy. I really love how my makeup has turned out. I'm so proud of myself. What? Maybe we can do a red under eye kidogo. Let me see. I don't want to ruin it though, but let's see. Go back with the Davis shade 13, and we're just gonna go over. Let's see. So we've done this eye. You can automatically tell the difference. So we're gonna do the other eye. Doesn't look bad. It's cute. It's cute for real. And I feel like it matches my lip combo. This thing left is to undo my hair, and that's what we're gonna do. Mind you, I haven't used setting spray. Haven't used setting spray at all. So this is up close, raw and filtered. This is how it looks like. Yeah, period T. So thank you guys for watching my video. Hope it helped. It was very detailed. I'm gonna drop the name of the products in the description box below, so y'all can go and check it out. I'm gonna drop the name and where I got it from. Yeah, so it's very affordable basically because makeup ni Panama Charaska and the boys, so it's very affordable. Yeah, so thank you babies. Bye bye.